A needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Boy, Johnny Cash gave us some of our favorite moments on this channel. The film, Walk the Line, everything. Johnny Cash gave us a complete journey. And to think that we didn't even do a fifth. We didn't do anything in regards to, his extensive catalog. We really didn't get into much. Now we got into a lot of the hits. But still, it's still a lot of Johnny Cash we did not do. And I saw a few people request and recommend it, so we're back. And and continuing our process of going back and finishing journeys that we did not finish. Johnny Cash was one of them. This is Folsom Prison Blues. I'm going to believe Folsom Prison is that the name of the prison? Well, we know he went to multiple prisons. But is that the name of one of the prisons that he went to? I feel like that's safe to assume. But we'll find out when we do the song research afterwards. But Folsom Prison Blues. It's pretty self-explanatory. I guess we're going to be hearing about, I guess just kind of the downs of being in Folsom Prison. But Johnny Cash is a much better storyteller and explainer than I am. So let's hear it and let's see what he got.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle...
Time out. Why when Johnny said that line, there were a few applause? Like, I mean, he's in a prison. I'm sure some people in that prison are there for murder. But just to applaud that was not a line to applaud. But, okay. Clearly, Johnny is, indirectly telling the story of some of the inmates here at Folsom Prison. But I can't believe some people applauded that line. That's crazy.
But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
That's good. That's good. So, yeah, he definitely was. It said Folsom Prison. Johnny Cash in Folsom Prison. So I'm gonna assume Johnny probably changed the lyrics at each prison he went to. So let's just say, for instance, there used to be a prison here in Maryland called, well, not in Maryland, it was actually in Virginia, but called Lorton. So Johnny probably said, if he were to perform at Lorton, he said, "And the Lorton Prison Blues," something like that. I'm assuming, but let's see if it maybe I'm completely wrong, and he actually just made a song called Folsom Prison Blues. Let me see. Folsom Prison Blues. It's in Repressa, California. Is it still? Oh, it got a full number and everything. It must still be up and going, huh? Wow. Okay, Folsom Prison Blues, written in 1953. It was first recorded and released as a single in 1955 and later included on his debut studio album, Johnny Cash with his Hot and Blue Guitar, as the album's 11th track. Borrowing liberally from Gordon Jenkins' 1953 song Crescent City Blues. The song combines elements from two popular folk styles, the train song and the prison song, both of which Cash continued to use for the rest of his career. It was one of Cash's signature songs. Additionally, this recording was included in a compilation album, All Aboard the Blue Train, in 1962. Rolling Stone in June 2014, Rolling Stone ranked it number 51 on its list of 100 greatest country songs of all time. Cash performed the song live to a crowd of inmates at Folsom State Prison in 1968 for his live album at Folsom Prison. Gotcha. So the song was not damn near, it was 15 years old before he actually performed it at Folsom. Wow. Released through Columbia Records. This version was a number 1 hit on the country music charts and number 32 on the Hot 100. This version won a Grammy for Best Country Vocal Performance, Male Vocal Performance, at the 11th Annual Grammys in 1969. Cash was inspired to write this song after seeing the movie Inside the Walls of Folsom Prison while serving in West Germany in the United States Air Force in Bavaria, itself the location of a famous prison. Cash recounted how he came up with the line, "But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I sat with my pen in my hand trying to think up the worst reason a person could have for killing another person, and that's what it came to mind." Okay. Cash took the melody for the song and many of the lyrics from Gordon Jenkins' 1953 Seven Dreams concept album. Jenkins was not credited on the original record, which was issued by Sun Records. In the early 1970s, after the song became popular, Cash paid Jenkins a settlement of approximately $75,000 following the lawsuit. Come on, Johnny. You know better. You know better. The 1955 original version on some records was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2001. Producer Sam Phillips, Cash vocals, guitar, Luther Perkins guitar, and Marshall Grant bass. Cash had no drummer in the studio, but replicated the snare drum sound by inserting a piece of paper like a dollar bill, under the guitar strings and strumming the snare rhythm on his guitar. Wow. Okay. That's a first. I don't think I've ever heard of that. All right. Well, it sure felt good to hear Johnny Cash again. Yeah, I mean, again, it was pretty self-explanatory. It talked about how a guy landed in Folsom Prison. To know that he was inspired by watching a film on that prison. I would actually like to watch that movie, just out of curiosity. I think I would love to see that movie, but real artists are inspired by things that they witness, things that they see, hear, taste, whatever. And so that's good that Johnny pulled that. Now, the whole Gordon Jenkins credited but not credited, I hate those type of stories. It really bothers me when people aren't credited for their work. But Johnny, it looked like Johnny took care of it, so nothing to get upset about. But a great song. It did kind of remind me of A Boy Named Sue. It kind of had that feel to it. But definitely its own song. But felt good to hear Johnny Cash again, man. I'm not gonna lie. It felt really, really good to hear Johnny Cash. Want to hear some more? All right. So if there's anything from Johnny Cash I left out there, which I know I did, y'all just let me know what else I need to check out, and I definitely will. All right. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with Johnny Cash. Peace.